interview?
This is the ferry line.
What?
Cars.
No, there's not. I don't know how often they leave on Sunday. Now we're on the ferry.
Bello! The area is called Brianza. You have to imagine every corner, every street, all these towns are based around furniture factories. So this is a district of furniture factory since 100 years. They are family business. Ciao Andrea.
It's a family company, right?
It's still a family company, yes. It's been, well, my grandfather started the company 100 years ago, but then it developed, and then the sons of my grandfather, they specialized in the typology of transformable furniture. And then they focus only on that since the last 50 years. This is a showroom of furniture, so you have an idea what a house might look like. So here we have a sofa with a double bed.
So Diaz, it's not a couch bed. I mean, that's
No, it's for every use. Because we started to thinking about what a person that needs to use it every day. The idea is to make a real bed and is to make a real sofa. Here you have, of course, something too. This is a table. You can also, for office or for dining, you just pull out this. You have a mechanism to block the leg, and then you open. And you can have a table for 4 person or an office. I show you this. Okay. So this is a kitchen. You have 1.20 meters for cooking, washing, and here you have an extra space to prepare. The good things is that you can, in daytime or when you don't need a kitchen, you can close this and you have everything hidden and compact in 1.20 meters. If you have a very narrow wall, you can have a small kitchen.
It's like the size of a big refrigerator.
Yeah, it's a big refrigerator. It's like a book. You open it, release a kitchen, and like this, a working space of the same width. So you have a 2.40 meters space, working space in a corner. So you can also use this part of the kitchen as a place to communicate with the dining table or as a bar. Here we have the refrigerator. We have the dishwasher, the microwave. Okay.
Okay. So that's the part of the furniture that you don't move because you have like pipes.
Exactly.
So this is something that you could buy as you would buy a refrigerator. You just buy the unit.
Exactly. You can also open this when the kitchen is closed, so you can use a place to leave objects. So in case you can use also this during the day. That's a table. You can pull it up and close it to release some space. Then you can release it, and then behind here there is a bed, also electric one. So the concept of the company is house in motion. So we have more than 150 transformable units. So you have the engine that is hidden in the upright. So you can have an easy access by removing these panels. Of course, all these mechanisms are coming with a manual version. Certain things that are very necessary, like in New York, if you have a small apartment, half of the space is taken from the bed. So if you don't have a solution that allows you to hide the bed, you have half of the square feet. This is maybe for guests. It's like a TV, and you just have, in this case, an extra bed for guests.
And the TV just stays on the entire time?
Well, actually, you can also watch the TV while you're in bed. You just move this. So.
Did you have anything like this as a kid?
I've been growing up with this because my father started to do this in the late 60s, beginning of 70s. I've been growing up with a bed that you turn and you pull down. Those things always exist also in the States, the Murphy bed. The idea was to improve the design. What it was identified, it was the functionality, but also the ugliness. So one part, for sure, the technology helps to make the mechanism smooth, but also the design of the exteriors is very, very important. Because if we want to do it for every house, it has to be on a certain level. So this is just a bookshelf. You can place objects, books, and also here there is a bed hidden, but with a different concept. The mechanism is a pivotal mechanism, so also you don't have to remove anything, and then on the other side there is a bed coming down. And here you have a small night table. This is a very old typology from the company. They are producing it since at least 45 years. And the mechanism hasn't been changed a lot. The mechanism is a very simple track.
Was this something that you did, or was it?
My father did.
Allora, qui per esempio da un divano comodo.
My father has been the first to develop the sofa attached to a Murphy bed.
Due persone ci dormono tranquillamente. E chi è che si mette sotto?
Because before there were only Murphy bed with no second function, just a wall to hide the bed. So he started to say, why to lose the space? So he started with the sofa, and from then we developed, before it was a sofa that it was more like that, and then the sofa became a real sofa, then we created a corner. Then we went more towards the idea of design and interior, not just giving a solution to problems or to lack of space. So that's how the company, and the entire concept of transformable design is going. This is a wall, this is concrete, but there is something hidden. So we have two single bed coming down like a bunk bed, and here is a single one. This is just to show how it's possible to integrate functions into architecture. So this is more a wall, a technical wall, than a furniture. It can be manual, it can be electric. There is an extra battery inside, so if the electricity goes off, it allows you to open the bed and close it and to go to sleep.
Is there more?
Yes, the best has to come. This is like a small unit.
Yeah.
How can a small unit can transform into different things? So this is more like a small apartment. In case you want to have an extra room, all the things we have seen until now, they are somehow related to what I can do on the walls. And here we have an extra element that is related more to what I can do to the space. So by moving this wall, I have an extra room that I can open and close when I want. And here I have an office, so I can work at home, I have it in my corner. Or in case I have children or I have guests from time to time, I can use it as a double bed. This is a 2-meter stand desk. You don't have to remove your stuff from it. And you have a second bed here. The barrier and the leather. Cool.
These barriers are great because they feel really soft like a cushion, but
Yeah.
they're not.
Here there is a button that you have to press to lock and unlock. You have the lighting here. If you have the bed open and you have to redo the bed, you just push here and it's getting more comfortable.
To make the bed.
To make the bed, absolutely. So in 2 meters you have 2 beds and 1 desk. And the bed, of course, are always ready to be used.
So when you were a kid, your father hadn't made a bunk bed yet. That was
No, he did, but it was different. I mean, he had metal part visible, it was more basic, but the concept didn't change. This little tool does everything. Open it, close it, and it allows you to place the bed in the other function. So
To make the bed as well.
yeah, exactly.
Got it. So the desk is still, you could have your computer there?
Yes.
You make the beds and get back to work.
Yeah, but it's because you have to imagine the space for, especially if you use this for a children's bedroom.
Yeah.
The children have all the space available to play. And here you can put your clothes.
So the idea is we're changing our idea of furniture, moving and opening up.
Yeah, the furniture is to conceive to use every square centimeters of the space. Because if there is the possibility to do that and to give extra function, it's something added to your life quality. And objects, of course, that has to be free, because when the wall closed, this is going inside. So you don't have to leave objects here. You can leave objects there, but they don't have to stick out. So you have always to keep some things in mind.
You have to remember.
Yeah. Here we have an example of how a real apartment it could be. So, like the other models, this is a sofa that can become a bed. It's a bit higher than a normal bed because the sofa stays underneath.
Okay.
The springs are hidden in this profile. So that's an example how to use technology to allow you not to see anything, because you don't want to see when you sleep something aside of your pillow. So everything is hidden, and you can regulate the strength of the spring. I mean, according to how much weight you want to put on the shelves, because also on the shelf you don't have to remove everything. You leave your books. You don't have to remove everything, because this is always stays parallel to the floor. Then you have a normal sofa, and here you have a table that you can just open, so you can just leave it attached to the wall. 4-person can eat here, or you can use it as an office. In case you want to have an extra person, you just take it out and just move it in the middle of the room. So you have 6 places, and you can put the folding chair back here. You can place them inside here. Okay.
How does that?
You just pull it out and block it. It's just a concept how to use the space in the most clever way.
So it is kind of that the future is more looking at creating rooms rather than just furniture.
Well, the cities now, the young people want to live in the place where they're working. So the cities are building with less square meters. And this idea is not strictly related to the micro unit or to the lack of space or to a problem. If you have 10 rooms, why not to have an 11th room? It's a very simple concept, but why use a space only 8 hours a day when you can use it 24 hours a day by just changing the function that you need? This is a table. It's a very simple concept. It doesn't take away too much space. You can leave here your cable coming out, so you can put a TV on top, or you can leave your computer here and then close everything, so you can adapt it in every room. The concept is just to hide the leg. That's about the project, because you don't want to see a big gap where the leg is folded. So the leg in this case is just coming up and then goes inside here.
Grandfather?
No, the grandfather was 1907. So really more than 100 years ago.
Where did he start?
He started actually there, on the other side of the street. The furniture culture here is, I think, one of the most important districts in the world. In the 60s there was also the culture of design, because before the war it was a more handcraft culture. And most of the companies that are doing what you see now in magazines still are coming from this part. That's my father. Yeah. He's the creator of, he's the inventor. Yeah.
Buongiorno. Nico. Does he want to say anything? This is about how he got the idea, no?
È venuta tanti anni fa, nei primi anni 70. Abbiamo riscontrato la necessità di sfruttare gli spazi.
Piccolo spazio.
Piccolo
Yeah.
spazio, ecco.
He came up. He was the first one to sort of make a sofa and a bed.
Yeah.
And how did he come up with that idea?
Prima non era così, c'era praticamente il tavolo.
The first added function to the folding bed was a table. And then say, why not to add also something maybe more necessary as a sofa, so I can use it as a living room. It was not easy at the beginning because the sofa has to somehow go down together with the movement of the bed, so that's how it started.
La seconda generazione, he can be happy. You can tell him he can be happy that.
Ah sì, ci hanno copiato tutto il mondo.
It's
Now I say that everybody's copying us.
You simply pull down 2 fingers, and it has this really cool weighted shelf, so you can literally have candles on top. That becomes the support.
You have a lot of followers in the US, huh?
Yeah, I mean, especially to research furniture.
And you go like so.
We are the world leader of transformable furniture. We are doing this job since the last 50 years.
And the bed actually stays in place, and now you can bring the bed down. And again, everything works with your fingertips. With a little bit of pressure on the desk, down comes your bed. So here you have a 7-foot desk. Everything remains on the desk, and it's all hydraulically assisted. And
So the idea of the company is to put the level of technology higher than the rest of the market. We are the Mercedes-Benz of this transform, or Ferrari, I would say. Here are solutions for children's bedroom. They need to study, and here you have a desk of 2 meters. You don't have to remove the objects, you just pull it up. Yeah, that's more for grown-up, but of course you can, this is the height.
And this one you can see the hydraulic.
Yes, this is, in fact, is an old model, but it's still on the market, yes. One sleeping space, relaxing space. You can make different function and without making compromise for the design. That's the idea of the company, to make good design supported by good technology, to make the movement easy to be used and to give solution to people.
Because you think the concept of house coming from the 19th century, a certain separation of all uses as families evolve, maybe spaces need to also.
Well, it's not that I think it's a reality. That's what the market says, that's what the data says. The fact that there are more single than families. The fact that the space has to evolve according to the evolution of the user. The family, the children are living the flat, it becomes an empty nester space.
Some people think that when they have things that hide and they may sacrifice a little bit of comfort. What's your opinion on it?
No, it's not absolutely true because those beds are normal bed. The mattress thickness is the same of a standard mattress. You have a normal slate, and you can close the bed with the bed down or the bed undone. I sometimes don't do the bed, I just close it. I do it every morning with this model. It takes 10 seconds, the room is completely changing, and you have a space to do the second function of the day.
You have like integrated light.
Yeah, it's comfortable because if you study here, and also when you sleep, you can need this light. Because this element can also be extended up to here, so you have really a full wardrobe, and you don't need anything more. If not using the floor during the day to let your child playing football like mine used to do in his bedroom, because that's the furniture we used, and you have all the space free. So.
Do you know what this is?
No.
What is that?
The bed?
Yeah. You can lay down.
Let's sit down.
The aim is to use less time.
And then, do you think you could push it back up?
So first maybe the
What's the
head.
Do you want to explain? Yeah. Oh.
That's a headboard.
She figured it out.
Yeah. We have introduced electric system, motorized system, but also for the manual one, the closing and opening movement has to be smooth, and a child should be able to do it.
Is this supposed to be a desk?
Yeah. And here you have a table, if this time. If you think about the kitchen, has already taken the space of the living room. So to have a kitchen in the living room is not a crime anymore, even for high-end apartments. This is going in this direction. I mean, we don't want to separate the function. It's very simple concept.
You could be over there.
Yeah.
We're cooking in here.
Yeah, you can prepare the food.
Okay.
You can prepare for both sides, or I can take the ready plates from here and put it directly on the table. So here there is not high technology, it's just a good idea.
But it's the same thing with the Swiss Army knife. I mean, it's not high technology, but the Swiss Army knife, but suddenly it affords you a lot of things in one small package.
Yeah. This model is simpler than the other one, has some less function. As a normal microwave, doesn't have the washing machine, so it's cheaper. Here you have something to dry.
A drying rack. Oh, that's
Yeah,
great.
the
Oh, great,
drying
because
rack.
you don't have dishwasher, so you do that. Right.
Yeah, and this allows you to lower the price. The use of technology, or high technology, is important for us to define our brand, but also in the other way, it has to be used really with care, otherwise the price is really running out of your hand. And then if it's too expensive, they say, yes, it's nice, but I won't buy it. So, there is always space to make the things better. My father is still thinking about all new things every time. This is the bed, but here you have the furniture, so you have a cabinet you can use.